I'm not a girl. No. I'm still not Ginger. And I'm crashing.
Sorry for that opening. Wait, what's this?
What's this? What's this?
People don't speak like this. Then again, I did keep my promise. Also, I find this quite funny. Why didn't I think of this before? I'm a robot. Beep bop beep boop. I'd thought I'd do something special for my first Q&A. A slightly new era, with new logos and new backgrounds, and nothing really else. Anyway, let's get this started. Let me answer the most liked question first. Unalerted says, question, where the fuck do you get the time to do this? Hold on, do you mean that update video? Or, do you mean all of my videos? I'll just answer both. Making these types of update videos are quite easy for me to pull off. But, making them look nice is the hard part. I also work at home, so I can work as hard and as long as I want on any video I want. Sometimes, I don't have the time. Other times, I need to just play some games. Thanks for the question. The next most popular comment is, Misfit Reviews and Production says, number 1, could you do a Kelly Who voice demo? Number 2, are you excited for Young Justice Season 3? Thanks for the question Sideways Karai. Hold on, my new robo brain can't deal with this. There we go. Actually, Kelly Who has been on my list for upcoming videos for over a year now. Always loved her film roles, like as Lady Deathstrike in X2.
Holy shit.
Or Sorceress Cassandra in The Scorpion King.
Did you wish really hard?
Plus, all of her modeling work. And I really just like it when she appears in things when doing voice work. Now, I just have to make the perfect thumbnail. You would think that would be pretty simple, but it's both a blessing and a curse just going through all these Kelly Who images. This is what happens when I talk about perfect beings. I make collages and gush about them like a crazy person. Wait, what was the second half of your question? Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy!
You'll be seeing this question a lot. Bailey Weldon, I mean Tracer, asks, question, what superheroes do you think deserve some time on TV or in the movies? If you do, which ones? And who would play them? Thanks for the questions, Bailey. Since Marvel will do every character they own in the next several years, I bet I'll eventually see Kamala Khan Ms. Marvel. She'll get a show, I guarantee it. Also, Moon Knight, nearly everyone wants something from him. Also Blade. When's Blade? Give me Blade. And also, She-Hulk. I would absolutely love to see She-Hulk down the road. With DC. I'll be somehow disappointed with whatever character they choose. And who would play them? I honestly don't know. Get some unknowns. James Noel asks, and Sam Lucas adds more to it, question, what made you choose Wally West as your mascot? And, good job Mr. West. My question is, where does your name come from? My guess is you're from the West Coast or your last name is also West. Plus, can't forget about Redacted and also Nameless Guel, aka Hypercolored Night Owl. Where do you live and why Generation West? Sam is actually right on both fronts. Both me and Kid Flash share the same last name. And, I'm from the Northwest, Seattle. To be exact, was born and raised here and lived here all my life. My life is basically Infamous Second Son, but you know, without Troy Baker, Laura Bailey, and Travis Willingham. Now my channel name. 1. My channel name came from the term Generation X, Cause it always sounded cool to me. That's why Marvel capitalized on the name in the 90s. Number 2. I really liked Generator X at the time, and it was the initial seed to the entire idea. 3. Plus, I wanted it to match the initials of my name, Generation West. G West. I was trying to be super clever. Now why is Kid Flash my mascot? I just love Wally as a character in general. Love super speed, and love his cool red hair. I love how his hair is used to show motion. Would hate if they got rid of it for some. Oh. That's better. I guess. Lavona Sanchez. She's a regular viewer / commenter. She says, the bit with Wally running out of his school and cheering really made me smile and tear up slightly, since it reminded me of his supposed death at the end of season 2 of Young Justice. Even now to this day, I refuse to believe that our dorky redhead speedster is dead. I still don't. I really hope, and I'm really hoping, that he will come back in season 3. It's not a question, but it is a good statement. That will happen. Waller's coming back. It's practically confirmed. We just don't know when. Another regular viewer / commenter, Blackwing 2040, and also Alex Kunosk, who's my favorite voice actor? That's a tough question. I think I can name 10 off the top of my head. Steve Bloom, Tara Strong, Gray Griffin, John DiMaggio, Tom Kenny, Nolan North, Troy Baker, Phil Lamar, Jennifer Hale, and D. Bradley Baker, just to name a few. I just don't have the time to name all of my favorites. What? Josh Keaton, Cree Summer, Kerry Walgren, Frank Welker, Rob Paulson, Mark Hamill, Kevin Michael Richardson, Fred Tattershaw, Robin Atkin Downs, Yuri Lowenthal, Liam O'Brien, Johnny Young Bosch, Crispin Freeman, Matthew Mercer, Laura Bailey, and Travis Willingham. Okay, I'll stop now. For the second half of your question, yeah, I'll take those suggestions. Vanessa Marshall, yup. Billy, The Way Better West, can do. Bumper Robinson, sure. Richard Epcar, well, not until Raiden arrives in Injustice 2. Dan Castellaneta, I was going to be the first VA I would cover in the rebranded voice showcase videos, but went with J.K. Simmons, because it was surprising how much voice work he had. Were you really though? No you weren't. That job usually belongs to Guardian Defenders, for some reason. For that, I salute him. Jay Turner says, do you think the original Teen Titans deserves one more season? Yes. I know it's been nearly 12 years. And I'll never get a proper answer. But where the hell did Terra go? Like, Christ man. I guess she became a super anodite witch and a clicker killer extraordinaire. Darth Vader says, question 1. Who is your favorite Star Wars character? I think I have one possible response for that. Papa Sheev. My Budmans. Question 2. If you could travel in time once, where would you go? Forward or backwards? And for what reason? If I had no choice, forwards. Always forwards. Also, with an Iron Man type suit that can appear on me at any time. I have melanin in my skin. I've seen enough time travel shit. I need some good ass reliable protection. Regular commentarian says, make new anime videos. That's not even a question. It's more like a demand. I've seen this way too many times here. So it seems you want more anime content. Even though I do make it. Please stop spamming this. A long one from another regular commenter. Blythe Penny Bicycle 21 says, number 1. What is your favorite anime from the 1990s, 2000s, and 2010s? Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Death Note, Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill, and My Hero Academia. That was actually easy to answer. Number 2. Who do you think could voice both Fred and Scooby from Scooby-Doo when Frank Welker dies / retires? Wow. That got real depressing. I have no idea who could replace him. Kinda think they should just put the series on a break when it unfortunately happens. What? I'm not a voice director or a casting director. I would make a terrible decision. Number 3. Have you ever considered a characters and voice actors for Sophia the First? I thought about it a year ago, but there's just a lot of editing for characters that I would have to do. Like, so goddamn many. But it's still a possibility for now. Skipping number 4. Number 5. You've done characters and voice actors for adult animated DC movies like Batman, The Killing Joke, and Justice League, Throne of Atlantis. Have you considered doing videos like this for the family-friendly movies, considering you did the Lego Batman movie and Batman, Return of the Caped Crusaders? Actually, yes, like those Lego DC films, I don't usually have the time to work on them. So I don't work on them.
Day of the Daleks 152 says.
Can you compare the voices of Cyclone Ass? Maybe. I haven't done a Transformers character video in years, since they don't have a big retention rate for me, but never say never. Ace Brio asks, what characters deserve more respect or more time in movies? Also, who should play those characters? This may be a slight coincidence because of your avatar, but Martian Manhunter, I always loved Martian Manhunter and was quite sad that once the new 52 started, he was pushed out for Cyborg and placed him in Stormwatch. You guys remember Stormwatch? No? Well, neither did 95% of DC fans. And every iteration after that besides Young Justice or Justice League action in some episodes dropped him for Cyborg, like every single version. Oh wait, High Silent cameo in Justice League Dark. I know he's on Supergirl being cool when they actually decide to use him, but he's so separate from everything that it's not even fair. And since he's being played quite well by David Harewood on TV and will probably never appear on film, I'm kind of okay with it. Russian Spider-Man asks, very politely I might add, do Silver Surfer? I don't see why not. Porphyrius guarding this channel says, sup dude, 100k, nice coming. Thanks dude, I know your work budman, I'll know you'll hit it someday too. Time for some more garbage says, G West, you deserve a 100,000. Sus Skrizzlers, you have mate, you are awesome and our videos are always really cool, and my question is, do you sleep? Not really. I have a poor sleep schedule. Steve Nelson says, can you do voice connections for the Dobson brothers, like Michael Dobson, Brian Dobson, and Paul Dobson? I haven't done a voice connection in over a year. And never one for 3. But, if it does come back, and it's a 3-fer, you could count on it being the Dobson brothers. Christian Parrish says, are you a fan of Jeff Dunham? Not really, but I do love the Dunnays. Sponge Calib 847 Smith says. And also Daniel Decker says, Marvel or DC, which one are you a fan of? Before 2008, I was more of DC fan than Marvel. Still loved Marvel though, then Marvel Studios kicked off, and have been a bigger Marvel fan ever since. Jay Coley says, will you do videos about Gumby characters at one point? I don't think so, sorry. Comic book reviewer says, glad we could help my know your stuff and the voice actor / actress of a very show with pictures as well. Hey, another regular viewer I see outside the channel sometimes. Thank you very much. Just passing by, and FanGuy67 says, how do I make my videos, and how do I make my thumbnails? Let me take you behind the curtain for a bit. I made all my templates for my videos using Adobe Photoshop, and Sony Vegas, an old version anyway, cause if it ain't broke. Also, for these types of videos, I use PowerPoint. Quicksilver Shocker and Diana Acevedo asks, what shows do I like? Since I don't have the time to name all of my favorite shows, I'll name several of my current favorites that are airing. Young Justice. What a shocker. Doctor Who. Less of a shocker. Most of the Marvel shows. Game of Thrones. Westworld. American Dad. Rick and Morty. Archer. Justice League Action. And My Hero Academia. Soundwaves asks, are you considering doing a greatest quotes series? It's like a video series I see where YouTubers make videos of the best quotes of characters, like Batman, Joker, Megatron, and other comic book and animated characters. I'm a huge fan of your videos, and I'm glad you've gotten 100k. Congratulations. Thanks man. I would consider it, but there are so many similar videos out there already, it would feel redundant to me. Also, that would require me to actually use video clips, and I don't want any more copyright problems. Leonardo Shellhead asks, question, when will Don't TMNT Season 3? Wait. What? I'm going to interpret this as, when's the next TMNT video? I'll make a big complete video once this current season finishes. Aaron Fords ask, hey, it's another regular viewer slash commenter. Question, been on your channel for a while now. My question is, how long does it take you to find voice clips for your videos? Also, have you been contacted by any voice actors to showcase their talents? That depends. If I know a movie or a show, it will take me a few minutes. If it's brand new to me, 10 minutes to several hours trying to find the right amount of audio. And the only actor I know of who contacted me before I made a video on them was Vincent Tong on my Ratchet and Clank movie video. You can check the comments of the video, it's still there. I've never been so happy to be so wrong about something. Both Kathy Linson and Transformers, Robots in Disguise Drift asks, when did you start YouTube? Technically, back in 2012. Back when I was called Agent of West. I posted the Amazing Spider-Man movie clips with Young Justice and the Legend of Korra music videos. Then Sony, Warner Brothers, and Viacom happened. Soon, returned as the Agent of West. I began re-uploading my old stuff and started posting Man of Steel clips back when I thought the movie was cool, and also Iron Man 3 clips. Wow, I really wanted to be a clip channel looking back at it now. And then the same old happened. Then became that Agent of West. It was incredibly short-lived. In mid to late 2013, I reinvented myself, make more original content that won't get taken down. It was rough, but it hit over 1,000 subscribers, and that was an accomplishment, but it didn't last. In 2014, the 5th version is the one you see today. Now, I'm older and wiser, and now know how to avoid copyright. Probably. Feel That Beat Entertainment says, what made you decide to do voice actor videos? When the idea for making original content came to mind, I thought I would make video game movie edits, but then I realized my computer would blow up if I attempted that. I always thought voice acting was interesting, but when these small channels at the time, called Teddy K Gaming and Soviet Player, made videos called Character and Voice Actors, and I was like, I wonder if there could be ones done about animation. Young Justice and Korra had huge and talented cast, and I said, I can work with this. And the rest was history. Joaquin Hernandez asks, when you first started this channel, did you realize it was something you loved to do? Secondly, you're welcome. You make the best voice showcases in the best way. Thanks man. Honestly, didn't think I would love it. Thought it was cool and a very underappreciated talent in the media world that just needs some proper spotlight. Bighead1740 says, what was your life before you started doing YouTube videos? Dark and full of terrors, but mostly school, some TV, watching YouTube videos, and the occasional video gaming. So, nothing really changed that much. Bork Laser says, been here since only a few hundred, if not less subscribers. Congratulations. Now that's dedication. Thanks man. Love your big dumb sword tattoo as well. Random Profile asks, number 1. Have you seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? If not, watch it. Best movie of all time. Yes, actually, on the IFC channel a few years ago. Guy Ritchie's finest work. Number 2. What villains should be used in Young Justice Season 3? More Darkseid, obviously, and more Cobra. He was in one episode, said he would come back, and never did on the show. He was like, see ya later fuckers. Other than that, I want new characters, so I don't have to update my old videos. I'm super lazy. Fard in the Cartoon Lover asks. 1. What's your favorite and least favorite show by Warner Brothers Animation? Favorites, all of the DC animated shows, in the DC animated universe, and outside of it. Shonen Showdown, and Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated. Least favorites, Teen Titans Go, I guess. Powerpuff Girls 2016 2, and whatever the hell Problem Solvers is. I think I also covered Cartoon Network shows with this question as well. 2. What's your favorite and least favorite feature by Warner Brothers Animation? Favorites: The Iron Giant and Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. Least favorite: Storks. I don't remember even watching the movie. A shit ton of gibberish asks, what's your least favorite video? That's a great question. Any of my first ever videos that are still on my channel, and especially my least popular videos, they make me sad. Dinobe says, are you going to make different kinds of content? For example, gaming or other kinds of videos which are more than just clips of voices? I would love to work on other projects like character design and costume design, but I already made a solid niche with my videos, and it might be quite jarring doing anything else besides voice acting. The Ironic Goldfish says, what are some cartoons that you grew up on? A lot of PBS Kids, ABC Saturday morning Disney shows, Fox Kids, Kids WB, CBC Kids, and loads of syndication. That surely dates me, doesn't it? What about Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, or Cartoon Network? Well, I didn't see a lot from those channels growing up. I had a super basic cable package until 2007. The only way I got to watch those channels was when I went to my cousin's place or stayed at a friend's house. I had major catching up to do. Apprentice 125 says, congratulations. Been awesome seeing your channel grow. As far as questions, where/how do you primarily do your research for your videos, and how long does that take? I have about 6 different methods. Look through the credits of anything. They're 95% correct. Wikipedia, pretty much the same as the credits. Behind the voice actors, they contain images just in case you don't recognize the character. IMDb, it usually always contains way more than what a regular BTVA page and an wiki will show you. For anime generally, Anime News Network and Anime/Voice Acting Wiki, because usually an anime voice actor will do many roles in a short amount of time, and not every role will be counted on any of the previous websites I mentioned, but these sites will narrow it down to episodes at times. For video games, if there's not enough material to work with, I'll find and play the game myself, and get the audio. And now I come to vocally address a commenter who I've spoken to before, whose spider-based replies unfortunately has become spam. Once again, I'll say it again, but with more detail. I announced that I would update Spider-Man's video a bit ago, and like I said before, I can't update any more spider characters now, since Marvel and Sony's resurgence with Spider-Man. Too many versions are being produced, or will be made, that I just simply can't do them right now. I hope I won't see the same comment again. That Alessandro Kid says, West, you deserve 100,000 subs. The time and effort you take to make all these videos is astounding. Question, what are your top 5 favorite superheroes/villains? Heroes, Wonder Woman, Storm, X-23, Captain Marvel, Lady Thor. Villains, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Enchantress, Hela, Phantasm. Connor D asks, since you and I are both Wally fans, I got a couple Young Justice questions. 1. Favorite Young Justice character besides Kid Flash? Favorite Young Justice character besides Kid Flash? Aqualad, the man can work blonde hair, and G. Gordon Godfrey, because Tim Curry is a national treasure.
So that's your plan. Borrow a cup of Martian sugar, while our world is being invaded.
2. Favorite episode? Cold Hearted. It's Wally focused. It's snowing. Kid Flash uses his super speed to travel across the country with importance. He goes to freaking Seattle, saves Sophia the first Ariel Winters Perdita's life, lays the smackdown on Vertigo. Easily my favorite. 3. What characters do you want to see in Young Justice? Outsiders, a new cast in general, maybe Metamorpho. He's a outsider. 4. On a scale from 1 to 10, how hyped are you for Young Justice? Outsiders is 15 out of 10 good. I think so.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
It all comes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
The fuck did I do? Cameron Stein says, can you do voice actors and characters of old Noah.0? I think this was requested to me to do over 2 years ago. I'll add it to my anime list. Autobots yes, Decepticons no says, good for you for reaching 100,000 mate. Thanks man, it's good seeing you around. Partha King 13 says, congrats. Question, who is your favorite DC villain? Lex Luthor, mainly the DC animated version, and Smallville's version of him. Oh yeah, my boy Sean. One of my oldest fans says, which video on your channel were you proud of making? All of my videos that made over 1 million views, but especially my Loud House video. I made it on my birthday and it did so well, so quickly. Another one would have to be my Rob Paulson showcase. Not on did it reach Rob. He now follows me on Twitter and the thumbnail was used as a cover image for an article detailing his throat cancer recovery. Just knowing that makes me so happy. Ron says, been here since 2K. Thank you for your dedication dudeman. Zekrom says, can you do the cast of Roly Poly Oly? Sure. Maybe. I'm just shocked. I just haven't thought about this show in nearly a decade. It's my girl Cameron, who's always keeping in contact, and she's had a few requests which have remained a constant for a few months now. All I can say about these are, all in good time. These 4, Robert England, Mark Hamill, Kelly Sheridan, and John DiMaggio will, or are having showcases happening later this year, or sooner. On the other hand, Matthew Mercer, Stephanie Shen, and Mike McFarland can be a bit tricky. Since they're a part of the anime and video gaming voice acting community, they constantly have work to do, so it makes my job harder to keep the showcase updated for long, but I'll try my best. And also Andy Serkis. I'd freaking love to do one for Andy Serkis. The man is a talent. But Serkis will have his directorial debut in Jungle Book Origins for Warner Brothers, and I know he has to have a voice acting role in his own film, so I'll put a hold on his showcase. And now, it's time for the final questions. So it seems some of you want a face reveal. And you know what? You're not getting one. Sorry, just don't feel like one. Maybe when I hit another milestone. So I'll end the Q&A here. Thank you all for the great questions. I wouldn't be here without any of you. It means a lot. I'm surprised you actually care about what I have to say. Except for that one guy, he's a prick. And if you want to hear more from me, like my book face page, the Generation West Facebook page, follow me on the tweeters at Generation West 0. It's where I retweet things I like and rant and rave about things that would either make you like me, tolerate me, or annoy you and unfollow me. I hope you guys can find that silver lining somewhere and remember to join the notification squad and click that bell. I need proof of your love. See ya laters.